Oh boy, this could be pretty big for the Yankees. On everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. So the Yankees are up 3-1 on the Cleveland Guardians. They are one win away from clinching the World Series. So and getting in and then playing the winner of the Dodgers Mets series. Okay, we'll find out who wins that series later as well. So or later or tomorrow, whatever it is. So, but the Yankees have this potential big news that I wanted to share with you that just got reported out by Brian Hoke. So, by the way, if you're a baseball fan, specifically if you're a Yankee fan, especially if you're a Yankee fan, you want to be kept in the loop. You want to join live streams. You want to be at the front of the line for news. And if you also happen to be a football fan, okay, and you want to get all the previews each week and recaps each week, and enjoy some of the banter there as well on the live streams, make sure that you hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Hit the subscribe button as well. Okay, we're on the march to 22,000 subs. Your support really means the world. Okay, and it's greatly appreciated. So, the big piece of news I have for you is obviously we know, the Yankees right now have been leaning heavily on their relief pitching, this bullpen. They've been phenomenal, with the exception of the last 2 games. They started to show a little bit of chinks in the armor. No surprise. Other teams have done the same thing. They got to Emmanuel Clase, one of the best closers in baseball, twice in consecutive games. And Josh Hader got lit up by the Tigers too. So this happens on a regular basis. Okay, but how the Yankees have been responding to these pieces of adversity have been critical to their success. They rebounded from that heartbreaking loss 2 nights ago with a big win last night. Huge win. And I couldn't be more excited for them. And I hope you're excited too. So this is good stuff. But the fact is, bullpen's starting to look a little tired. They really are. And Brian Hoke just reported a little while ago, Nestor Cortes, okay, is close to coming back. And if the Yankees make the World Series, he'll probably have a spot on the roster. Okay, he's throwing live BP, game scenario, game intensity. So he's revved up to the highest level now before he's coming back. So we'll get a good idea on when he can come back. And the fact of the matter is, with the guys, going to the next round in the World Series, I'm going to imagine they're going to add an arm, and rightfully so. And somebody who can throw multiple innings will be a good thing. If it's him and Marcus Stroman, that's a good thing. Okay, to take the load off of some of these short inning relievers. Luke Weaver's tired. Clay Holmes is tired. Like, they've been using Tommy Kahnle a lot. Ian Hamilton's hurt now. So, Mark Latta Jr. was phenomenal yesterday. But a guy like this who can throw a bunch of innings, especially from the lefty side, and throw people off balance, that's a good thing. They make the World Series, and I don't think the Dodgers have faced him yet. So that's another advantage for the Yankees. And I really hope that happens. And I'll keep you updated as to whether he joins the roster. If they clinch the World Series, obviously the new roster will come out, and hopefully he'll be on it. So, but you'll get that. That's my promise to you. So I wanted to share that news with you because that's important. And for those that are Nestor Cortes fans, it's a reason to potentially be excited here. And it excites me too. He has been one of the more consistent arms this year while Garrett Cole was hurt to help stabilize this rotation, him and Luis Hill. Okay. And when Clark Schmidt went down as well. And then thankfully, Carlos Rodon's been pretty damn solid this year as well. So, but getting Nestor Cortes could be a big shot in the arm for the Yankees for the World Series. He really, 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 really could. So, when you give me your thoughts, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you excited about that? Would you want him back? I'm happy that Mark Latter's here. Mark Latter was money last night. Absolute money. And he had a rough spot for a little while, but he was better the last month. And I'm glad that he did that. And he almost saved the bullpen last night. So, and Clay Holmes did the Clay Holmes thing. He was phenomenal for a month, and he got lit up the last 2 games. So, do I think he'll be in the game tonight? No. Do I think he should be? No. I would if we didn't have to use Luke Weaver tonight, I would probably let him sit as well. But we might have to use him, especially if we're going to clinch the World to get the World Series. So, but that's still, you stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Now, let's preview the football games this week. It's week 7 of the NFL. So, the New England Patriots are in Jacksonville to face the Jaguars. The Jaguars are actually 6-point favorites here. The over-under on this is 42. I'm going to go with the Jags on the under. Seattle Seahawks are in Atlanta to face the Falcons. The Falcons are 3-point favorites, and the over-under on this is 51. I'm actually going to go with the Seahawks. The Falcons are an interesting dynamic because like they signed Kirk Cousins to this big money, and they also drafted Michael Penix from Washington. Like, is he ever going to play? When's he going to be a starter? 28 years old. He's like one of the older seniors too. I think he was 24 already when they drafted him. So I don't know. I don't know. But Tennessee Titans are in Buffalo to face the Bills. The Bills are a 9.5 point favorite, and the over on this is 41. I am going with the Bills, but I'm going on the under. Then Cincinnati Bengals are in Cleveland to face the Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati's a 5.5 point favorite. Over on this is 41.5. I'm actually going to go surprise here. I'm going to go with the Browns on the over. I think the Browns need to win. The next up is the Houston Texans in Green Bay to face the Packers. Packers are a 3 point favorite, and the over on this is 48.5 points. I'm going to go with the Packers on the under. Then the Miami Dolphins are in Indianapolis to face the Colts. I'm surprised. I thought they'd be losing every game without Tua. He's not supposed to be back until at least week 8. So another couple weeks and Tua should be back. But we'll see. Indianapolis is a 3 point favorite. The over on this is 43.5 points. I am going to go with the Colts. I'm going to go with the under on this one. Then you have the Detroit Lions to face the Minnesota Vikings. And the Detroit Lions they just lost Adley Hutchinson for the season, their pass rusher. So there's rumors about the Jets maybe trading Hassan Reddick, who still hasn't reported the Jets. So maybe trading him to the Lions to give them an elite pass rusher to replace Hutchinson. If they can get what they want, at the very least, maybe a pick that they lost given to the Raiders for Devontae Adams, then might be something there. So I'll keep you updated. But Minnesota's a 1.5 point favorite. The over on this is 50.5 points. This is a high-powered offense. I'm actually going to go with the Lions on the under. Then the Las Vegas Raiders are in LA to face the Rams. The Rams are 7 point favorites. The over on this is 43.5. I'm going with the Rams. I'm going on the over. Kansas City Chiefs, the 5-0 Chiefs, just like the 5-0 Vikings. They are in San Francisco to face the 49ers, a rematch of the Super Bowl. San Francisco is a 1.5 point favorite over the Chiefs here. The over on this is 47. I'm actually going to go with the Chiefs, but on the under. And then my Jets are in Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. The Jets, I don't know how, they're 1.5 point favorites. The over on this is 38.5 points. I'm going to go with the Steelers. And on the under. So I would like the Jets to win, but I'm picking the Steelers to win. I think there's still a little bit too much chaos still going on with the Jets, but I think Devontae Adams will have a couple of pretty decent game too. But he may need a game or two. Then the Baltimore Ravens are in Tampa Bay to face the Buccaneers. Baltimore is a 3.5 point favorite. The over under on this is 49.5 points. I'm going with Baltimore on the under. LA Chargers are in Arizona to face the Cardinals. The Chargers are a 1.5 point favorite. The over-under on this is 44 points. I'm going with the Chargers, and I'm going on the under. So that's it. And obviously, the Broncos beat the Denver Broncos beat the New Orleans Saints 33-10 on Thursday. So that's the recap. Okay, those are the previews. Let me know what your thoughts are. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think should win? So, and then what do you think about the Nestor Cortes news? So I think it's pretty encouraging. And I do feel, and I said this yesterday too, that if the Yankees won last night, then they have a really good chance at clinching the whole thing tonight. And if they do that, that'd be fantastic. Now, they wouldn't play I think the World Series game one is not until Friday, so they have a little bit of downtime. So, and looks like the Mets-Dodgers might go 7 the way that they're playing right now. So every game there's like a blowout in either direction, which is crazy, but it is what it is. That's what the NL is like this year in playoffs. But it's good playoff baseball nonetheless. So have a good day, everybody. We'll be back later on with the lineup, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.